So, since the questions team does not give information about P, we're going to start with statement 1 alone. From statement 1, P is a to the sixth power, where a is an integer. Therefore, the square root of P is the same as the square root of a to the sixth power. Remember from algebra that any number, the nth root of any real number to the nth power is the same as x to the m over nth power. Therefore, the square root of a to the sixth power is the same as a to the 6 over 2 power, and that is a cubed. Now, since a is an integer, a cubed is an integer as well. Finally, statement 1 alone is sufficient. Choices B, C, and E are eliminated. Now, from statement 2 alone, P squared is B. Solving for P is the square root of B. Now, they say that B is an integer. Therefore, the square root of P must be the square root of the square root of B. Now, is it possible to determine whether the square root of B is an integer or not? So, it is possible to determine whether this number is an integer, because we don't know the value of B. And if we can determine whether the square root of B is an integer or not, we won't determine whether the square root of B is an integer, and therefore statement 2 alone is not sufficient. Finally, choice D is discarded and choice A is correct. If W is a non-zero integer and M is the absolute value of W over W, is M equal to 1? So first of all, from the questions team, W is a non-zero integer. That means that W might be either a positive integer or a negative integer. Now, M is the absolute value of W over the same number. If W is a positive number, what is the value of M? So, if W is a positive number, then this quotient must be 1. Since this is positive W over positive W equals 1. Now, if W is a negative number, what is the value of M? So, if W is a negative number, then the absolute value of W is positive W, or a positive integer, over since W is a negative number, it would be positive over negative, and positive over negative is a negative number. In this case, it would be negative 1. Now, from the questions team, we have all this information, and we know that M might be either 1 or negative 1, depending on the sign of W. So, from statement 1 alone, W is a positive number. If W is a positive number, then it is the first case, M must be 1. So, statement 1 alone is sufficient. Choice B, C, and E are eliminated. From statement 2 alone, M is greater than -1. So, from the question statement, we knew that M might be either 1 or -1. But statement 2 says that M is greater than -1, so it can be -1. The only option left is +1. Therefore, M must be +1. Finally, statement 2 alone is sufficient to answer the question. Therefore, choice A is eliminated. Choice D is correct. In the figure below, regions MON and PQR are similar triangles. What is the value of A? So first of all, from the questions team, A plus B plus C must be 180, since the sum of interior angles of any triangle is always 180. Now, if two triangles are similar, then which of the following must be true? According to similar triangles theory, if two triangles are similar, then their interior angles are the same. So, angle R is equal to angle N. Let X be the measure of angle M and Y be the measure of angle O. Therefore, B plus C is equal to X plus Y. And of course, A plus X plus Y must be 180 as well. So this is all information we can get from the question STEAM and the picture. Now, from statement 1 alone, MN is equal to side NO. MN is equal to NO. It means that triangle MNO is an isosceles triangle, and therefore, from statement 1, angle X is equal to angle Y, and angle B must be the same as angle C. Now, the value of A, we know that A plus X plus Y is 180, since X and Y are the same. A plus 2 times X is 180. However, there's no way to find the value of A. Finally, statement 1 alone is not sufficient. Choices A and D are eliminated. Now, from statement 2 alone, C equals 65. Therefore, A plus B plus 65 is 180. A plus B equals 115. Now, there's no way to find the value of A, since we have two variables and one equation. Therefore, statement 2 alone is not sufficient. Choice B is eliminated. Now, from statement 1 and 2 together, B equals C, and C is 65. A plus B plus C is 180. Since C equals B, this is 2 times B. 2 times B is 2 times 65, 130. So for A equals 50 degrees. Therefore, choice E is eliminated and choice C is correct. We need both statements together to answer the question.